I can't wait for Korea, bro. I can't wait, man. No Rengar bans, Challenger again, maybe Chinese Super Server. Chilling with the boys, IRL streams. Is there anything better in life? The only thing that's gonna be annoying is it's gonna be so fucking humid and hot that the moment I go outside, I just start sweating like I'm just dripping of sweat. So I need someone to lick that sweat off me. Formidable. Good kill. Jungle the hardest role in the game to climb? No. I mean, jungle is the hardest role, has the highest skill ceiling. Gotta ignite. Not scared at all, bro. You know who I think is the easiest role to climb with, actually, through lower elos? The easiest and the best role to, not the easiest, I mean the best role to climb with through lower elos. I think up until like Grandmaster, the best role to climb with is top lane. You might think, Pusi, what? Top lane has no impact, it's so used to some on the other side of the map. But it's literally true. Top lane champions are so fucking good and strong, everyone knows it, right? They're just stat monsters. So every top lane is just an insane stat monster. And once you gap your enemy laner, once you get a lead, you snowball the lead so hard that you either kill him 50 times, you get all the platings, so your perma freeze, that you're 3 levels above everyone else, and then you start taking the enemy jungle as well, and you're like 3 levels above everyone, and your champion is just meant to be stronger than every other champion in the game. So you can just start carrying games pretty easily solo. That's why TF Blade has such an easy time smurfing. Because his role is so fucking, like, his champions are so strong. The top lane is literally the best role to climb with through lower elos. You have a 3 level lead out of everyone. Then your champion you can just 1v5, 1v4, has the perma the option to split. Of course, when you get like higher elos, you can't impact the game really because other roles start to matter. But you can like win the game pretty easy as a top laner alone. If you know how side lane works, if you know how to gap the enemy, wave management wise. Obviously, if you hold bot side and mid lane and jungle just starts hard inting, and the game is even over before you can do anything. Or if the enemy picks like a Malphite perma safe, sits on a turret, then it's a bit harder. But overall, most games are easier to carry as a top laner than any other role. Just because they're allowed to play those champions. And they can just straight up win a 1v1. Because as a jungler, for example, jungler is also very good to climb with. But if you have losing lanes as jungler, there's not a lot you can do. You can't really just gap the enemy jungler. You can't just go into his jungle and kill him 1v1. Because you still rely on laners and shit. If you're very good, you can find like pathings and find good angles. And still carry, but there's not this battle of 1v1s against the enemy jungler where you can get a secured lead and just win the game. Skills, you know, jungle has the highest skill ceiling, I think. I think jungle has the highest skill ceiling. But it has a low skill floor. It's easy to just be decent in jungle by just full clearing. Like a Bob can just play jungle and challenger and then get carried by his laners. But it's like high skill ceiling. I'm not saying jungle is weak, jungle is definitely very strong lane, right? Very strong role, overall. In high elo, top 2 roles. I think ADC and jungle are the most broken roles. Or support in jungle. But you can't really like solo carry games as a jungler if you have losing laners. Like if you are not allowed to kill the enemy players, you're not gonna win by just farming. And it's not like you would have gotten the wave. I think jungle and support are the most impactful roles. Jungle and support. Because they can just run over the whole map. ADC is like the strongest role in terms of solo carrying, if you have decent teammates. I think the roles are pretty balanced right now. Even mid lane is super good, I think. Super good role. Obviously in Haedo, I mean even top lane is good right now in Haedo because they buff TP. I think it's pretty balanced. Jungle support for sure the most impactful roles. Like early game all over in high elo, right? I'm talking about high elo right now. Jungle support most impactful roles. But then it's just whoever has the better ADC later on, whoever has the better bot laner. But you can still carry games as a top laner or as a Zuna mid lane. I think right now it's pretty balanced. But I would say it's the ranking is most impactful role is support, then it's jungle, then it's ADC. I would still say that then it has to be mid top. Just because it's solo queue. I'm talking about high elo solo queue. That's the most impactful role. Easiest role to solo carry, like I said, low elo top lane and high elo jungle. High elo jungle. But right now it's pretty balanced. How the games today? Pretty good. I'm on a new peak, I think. But support is just straight up broken. As a jungler, you need to have brain, and support is just fundamentally easier, like an easier role than every single other role in the game. Because, like, mechanically, and I wouldn't say macro-wise, you need some decent macro for support, but mechanically, as definitely, obviously. The most important thing you have to do as a support is hit your skill shot on Leona or Nautilus, who has like the biggest hitboxes, and then press your fucking spells. Like, you have no combos whatsoever if you play Lulunami. It's just fundamentally an easier role than any other role. Even macro-wise, it's easier than any other role, I would say. Top lane, you need insane wave management knowledge, you need insane trade knowledge against your enemies, like what trades you win, when to go in, stuff like that. You need to know all the trade patterns. And support, you can just, all you have to do is know when to go in, know when to roam, but you don't even need to know when to roam. You can just start following a jungler at level 4 or 5, roam mid lane, go there, soak some XP mid lane, top lane, jungle from kills, and you're good. You don't lose gold, you don't lose XP. It's so, like, it's so much easier than any other role. And every support player will admit, ask Lathyrus, top 10 like player on the server, says the same. ADC is very broken if you have good teammates. If you have decent team, like, you can't solo carry as an ADC, but if you have a good support, if you have a good mid laner or like top laner, someone who can peel you or even jungler, ADC is the easiest role to carry and the most broken role that allows the least counterplay. But you rely on teammates for that to happen. That's the thing with ADC. That's why ADC players are so frustrated, because if you have shit teammates, there's not a lot you can do. At what elo does Elo start? It depends. Some people think, like, I think for the casual player, like for the normal player, Elo starts at diamond, right? I think once you're diamond, you can consider yourself high elo. But for the best players like me, high elo starts at like high grandmaster. That's when you start noticing actually good quality games. It depends. Like it's really subjective. It's really like subjective. Most will say, nah, diamond is low elo, but it's high elo still. Diamond is still high elo for the casual player. But like for high elo players like me, for the better players generally, it starts around. No, he's fresh. It starts around like high grandmaster, top 600. Like I say, I'm low elo when I'm master, right? When I'm master, playing master is low elo for me, because it's just such a high difference from what I used to. But for the casual league player, diamond. People be like, nah, diamond low elo shit, but it's really not. You're top, I think, 5%. I think you're top 5% when you're diamond, and then it's high elo. I missed that. Oh no. I missed it. The 3 is 2.5, even 2.4, see? That is high elo. Jeez, Yeah, and there's so much about the roads. Jungle easiest to carry. I mean, they're still there, dipshit. I can try to fix this. Okay. Jungle support most impactful, high elo, low elo. I would say easiest to carry is top lane and mid lane probably. I think that's a pretty good take. What's the difference between Diamond 1 and Challenger 1? Okay, I'm not even over exaggerating. Okay, the difference from Diamond 1 to Challenger 1 to Challenger, I'm not over exaggerating. It's kind of the same as from, I would say, Silver to Diamond, literally. Yes, like Silver to Diamond. It's really fucking massive. Lol, Matt. Nice. He's fuming. He's fuming. I'm kind of smurfing on the K6. Why do I play so much better when I'm autopilot, by the way? Because you don't overthink. Actually, I think, yeah. In low elo, it's good to not overthink. When I'm autopilot, I just play like safe and consistent and don't flip stuff, which is like the best way to play, kind of. Everything is watered. Do I want to flip it and jump over here? I think I do. By the way, oh no. He yoinked him. Okay, good. Got Katarina. Ah, I didn't even see her because of the mountain drake. I didn't even see her, bro. I was like, okay, I'm gonna react to her. But the fucking wall. And the Blitzcrank entered me by hooking away the Callista. Hey Pusi, how do you escape Lord Elo? Subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my YouTube, and you're gonna escape Lord Elo, no problem. Are you that angry? Really had flash. Why am I listening to that guy even? Why am I listening to the Olaf? I mean, it's hard to carry as Kha'Zix. Especially when this kata is so fucking good. What champs build IE, by the way? No, not a single champion, not even Draven builds IE. There's no champion in the game right now that builds IE. I actually can't think of a single champion that builds IE. Not the one. Bomba and first strike. How much first strike? Only 25. First strike in Kha'Zix sucks. It's so much better on Rengar. Yesterday, Yon, Jungle and Tyler one game built IE. I'll stop watch. Fuck piece of shit. What if I catch you now? What if I catch you now? What if I catch you now? What if I don't? Aww. Flashed on. I got flashed on. Can we finally get a patch without Rengar and Ka? Kha'Zix is actually lower win rate now. Kha'Zix has, I think, like 40%, 49% win rate. 49. He got nerfed. So 35% ban rate, yeah, because people suck. Like, people just suck in solo queue. That's his EOS just sucks. So they ban those champions because they don't know how to play against them. Like, if they knew how to play, the champions wouldn't be as broken as they are. As obnoxious. That animation when you hit the book, so weird. Hey. What tank are you, bro? Where is she coming from? Go here. They're like Warwick. No, I think Warwick is one of the weirdest champions in the entire game. One of the most stupidly designed champions. Stop! He's not! I love Warwick! He's a furry and he's so fluffy. And he just goes in 1v5 auto attacks and just doesn't die. Stop, Pusi. I love Warwick. It's Katarina. Wow, my bad, bro. Yeah, like, look, you can't really solo carry as Kha'Zix. If I was Rengar, the game would be over already. So hard to play. Do I need more this game? You're so good, Katarina. You're so good, man. Bro, she... Bro! What's going on? Bro, she's so mad. Wow. Oh my god. A remix!